Welcome back, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Today's video is going to blow your mind. Fast up. We are diving deep into the world of rare and valuable U.S. coins, and today's spotlight is on one of the most talked about collectibles in the market right now. The United States $1/2 and the Washington quarter 1997 P in fine condition. These coins are not just old metal pieces. They are modern-day treasures that have skyrocketed in demand among collectors, dealers, and investors. If you have one sitting in your old drawer or coin jar, it might just be your lucky day. So grab your magnifying glass, because we're uncovering the secrets behind these high-value gems that are making waves in today's coin auctions. Let's first take a look at the history. The 1997 P Washington quarter was minted at the Philadelphia Mint and is part of the standard quarter series that began in 1932. Although millions were produced, very few have survived the test of time in truly fine or higher condition. As for the $1/2 coin, also known as the Kennedy $1/2, it has held a special place in American hearts since 1964, when it was introduced in honor of President John F. Kennedy. The 1997 version continued that legacy, but due to lower mintages and circulation patterns during the late 1990s, these coins didn't receive much attention until now. That makes them hidden treasures today, especially for collectors who understand their rising worth in the current coin market. Now let's talk about what makes these coins so special. The 1997 P Washington quarter, when in fine or extremely fine condition, boasts sharp details, a clean strike, and full clarity on Washington's hair, eye, and cheek features, making it stand out from the worn-out coins in everyday circulation. The P mint mark beneath the motto, "In God We Trust," signifies it was minted in Philadelphia, a detail collectors always watch for. Meanwhile, the $1/2 coin from 1997 has beautifully preserved design elements, the bold eagle on the reverse, the portrait of JFK, and crisp edge reading. Coins in fine condition show minimal wear but retain the essential luster that collectors crave. These features aren't just attractive, they signal rarity and value in today's market. Let's face it, not all coins from 1997 are worth a fortune. But here's the exciting part. Coins in fine condition and above have become incredibly rare due to natural wear and years of circulation. The 1997 P Washington quarter in particular is in high demand, especially if it shows original luster, well-defined design elements, and no major scratches. The Kennedy $1/2 from 1997 has also joined the list of must-haves for collectors, thanks to lower public awareness and limited survival rates in better grades. Collectors and grading services are constantly on the hunt for these coins in high-grade slabs, and prices are climbing as a result. The demand is real. Auction houses and private collectors are paying serious premiums for coins with sharp detail, original surfaces, and confirmed authenticity. Now let's talk about money, the part you've all been waiting for. As of today's market, a 1997 P Washington quarter in fine condition can command anywhere from $110,000 depending on the sharpness of the strike and overall eye appeal. And that's just for a coin that many people think is only worth 25 cents. If the coin grade's even higher, say AU, about uncirculated, or MS, mint state, you could be looking at $210,000. Or more, especially if it's certified by the 1997 Kennedy $1/2, also sees rising bids. While circulated examples may still trade at face values if blown, the ones in fine or better condition, especially uncirculated, can sell for $350,000 in online auctions and coin shows. And if there is a rare die variety or mint error involved, you might have a jackpot on your hands. We're talking hundreds of dollars, even in recent eBay and Heritage Auctions listings. These aren't just coins, they're opportunities. For all my collector friends out there, listen up. If you're hunting for these gems, always look for coins that show strong strike details and no heavy scratches or discoloration. The clearer the design and the fewer the blemishes, the higher the value. Consider investing in a 10 times magnifying loupe and good lighting to inspect the fine details. Join online forums, attend coin shows, and get involved with grading communities to stay informed about current trends. And remember, certified coins bring in the best returns. So if you think you have a rare one, get it graded by a reputable service. Also, don't ignore coin rolls or inherited collections. Many valuable 1997 P quarters and $1/2 have been found in common rolls from the bank. To wrap it all up, the United States of America $1/2 and Washington quarter 1997 P are no longer overlooked. They're rising stars in the world of rare and valuable United States coins. With their stunning features, increasing rarity, and booming collector demand, these coins are capturing the spotlight in auctions and dealer markets. If you own one or find one, hold on to it. So keep checking your change, inspect those old coin jars, and always stay curious because the next valuable find could be right in your pocket. Next up, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting and valuable United States coins that's making waves in the collector's market at the 1984 P Washington quarter and the 1984 P Kennedy $1/2, especially those in fine or better condition. These coins may have been part of everyday pocket change decades ago, but in today's coin collecting scene, they've become true hidden gems. If you've got one in your collection or you come across it in your hunt, you could be looking at a small fortune. So make sure you watch this video till the end because we are breaking down the history, unique features, rarity, current market value in dollars, and giving you pro tips that every collector must know. Let's go back to 1984, a year of economic shifts, presidential politics, and iconic pop culture in the U.S. It was also a busy year for the United States. Mint. The Philadelphia Mint, designated by the letter P mint mark, produced a large number of circulating coins that year, including both the Washington quarter and the Kennedy $1/2. While these coins were meant for everyday transactions, some batches had details, strikes, and conditions that were far superior to others. These better quality coins, especially those that escaped heavy circulation, are now prized by collectors across America and beyond. The 1984 P coins represent not just monetary value, but also a slice of American history frozen in metal. What makes the 1984 P quarter and 1984 P $1/2 stand out are their design elements and striking details when found in higher grades. The obverse of the Washington quarter features the iconic profile of George Washington, a design introduced in 1932 and still going strong. The 1984 strike from Philadelphia is known among experts for its cleaner surfaces and sharp rim details when well preserved. Similarly, the Kennedy $1/2, bearing the strong and dignified profile of President John F. Kennedy, stands out with its wide rim, defined lettering, and balanced luster when found in better grades. Coins from this year can also show some minor die variations, which makes them even more appealing for era collectors. While millions of these coins were struck, very few survive in high grades today. Most were used heavily in commerce, losing their sharpness and original mint luster. This is where the rarity begins. Finding a 1984 P quarter or $1/2 in fine, extra fine, or uncirculated condition is no easy task. Collectors across the United States and internationally are always on the lookout for such specimens because they fill important gaps in date and mint collections. The demand is especially high for coins that show minimal contact marks, strong design definition, and original shine. The rarity becomes even more intense when these coins are graded by top services, especially those graded MS65 and above. That's where real money starts coming into play. Now let's talk numbers. As of today, the 1984 P Washington quarter in fine condition can fetch anywhere between $120,000 depending on eye appeal and minor variations. However, if you're lucky to own one in MS63 to MS65 condition, you could be sitting on a coin worth $220,000, and that's just the quarter. The 1984 P Kennedy $1/2 is even more in demand due to its larger size and lower survival rate in top grades. In circulated but clean condition, these coins can sell for $230,000, while high-grade examples can go upwards of $330,000, especially if they have full bell lines or exceptional luster. Auctions and online platforms like eBay have shown strong bidding activity for these coins, proving their value is not just theoretical, it's real, and it's rising. If you're a coin collector or planning to start, Now is the time to search for these coins. Start by checking old change jars, family coin collections, or estate sales. Focus on sharp details, clean fields, and strong rims. Even slightly worn examples can bring decent value. If you believe you have found a valuable specimen, consider sending it for grading to maximize its market value. Always handle your coins carefully and store them in non-PVC holders or slabs to prevent further wear or damage. And stay connected with coin communities online, because these are the places where you will learn about rising demand and possible sales opportunities. To wrap it up, the 1984 P Washington quarter and 1984 P Kennedy half dollar are more than just old coins. They are valuable, rare, and highly sought after in today's coin collecting world. History, condition, rarity, and climbing market prices make them a must-have for both serious collectors and casual enthusiasts. If you find one, you are not just holding metal, you are holding a piece of profitable history. So keep your eyes open, check your change, and maybe your next great coin discovery is already in your hands. Next up, we're diving deep into the world of rare and highly valuable American coins, focusing on the USA $1/2 and the Washington quarter 1988-D. These coins might look like everyday change to the untrained eye, but in reality they are treasures hiding in plain sight. If you've ever thought about coin collecting as just a hobby, think again. These particular coins are turning heads in today's action-packed collector's market, with values reaching impressive heights. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the incredible story behind these American classics that are gaining serious demand in 2025. Let's start with a bit of background to understand what makes these coins special. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. It quickly became a staple in American currency and a favorite among collectors. The 1988 D Washington quarter was minted at the Denver Mint during a time when coin production was booming. Likewise, the 1988 D Kennedy half dollar, another iconic piece of U.S.'s coinage, represents a period of American history where the coin still saw circulation before gradually transitioning into more of a collector's item. Despite high mintage numbers, certain conditions and minting qualities make specific examples from this year extremely desirable today. What sets the 1988 D Washington quarter and half dollar apart are the fine details that only experienced collectors know to look for. For the Washington quarter, or the D mint mark located just behind Washington's ponytail signifies the Denver Mint, and in 1988, several era coins were reported with doubling effects and slightly off-center strikes, both of which are now prized. Similarly, the 1988 D Kennedy half dollar stands out with crisp edges, sharp strike quality, and luster that in fine to extremely fine condition is becoming more and more difficult to locate. Coins from this era in well-preserved condition, especially those with strong eye appeal and minimal wear, are considered premium grade finds by grading standards. Now you might be wondering, how can coins from 1988 be rare when millions were minted? The answer lies in the condition and preservation. Most of these coins were heavily circulated, making fine or better conditioned pieces increasingly scarce. A Washington quarter 1988-D or a Kennedy half dollar 1988-D in fine, very fine, or extremely fine condition is not easy to find today. This rarity, combined with the fact that many of these coins were lost to wear or never preserved properly, is driving up demand. Collectors are especially eager to get their hands on coins that display minimal surface damage, full rim details, and original mint luster. The competition is heating up, and the prices are soaring. Let's talk about what everyone wants to know. How much are these coins worth in today's market? In 2025, the coin market is experiencing a boom, and these 1988 D pieces are right at the heart of it. A 1988 D Washington quarter in fine condition can now fetch between $130,000 depending on eye appeal and slight variances. In extremely fine to AU condition, these values jump significantly, with some auction prices reaching over $140,000. For particularly crisp examples, the 1988 D Kennedy half dollar is seeing even more aggressive action. In fine condition, it easily sells for $150,000, while uncirculated or high-grade specimens are commanding anywhere from $250,000. At top coin auctions, these aren't just lucky finds, they're profitable investments for those who know what to look for. For those who are looking to get into collecting or expand their portfolio, here's what you should keep in mind. Always examine your coins under good lighting and look for coins that maintain original design details, particularly around the rim and the facial features of George Washington or John F. Kennedy. Store your coins in acid-free holders or certified slabs to preserve their quality. If you suspect a coin might be in a high-grade or rare error category, consider having it professionally graded by a reputable service. Also, keep an eye on auction platforms and coin shows, as 1988 D coins are in high demand and can sometimes be picked up at a great price if you act quickly. To wrap up, the United States of America $1/2 and Washington quarter 1988-D are more than just old coins. They're rising stars in the collector's world. Their growing rarity and fine and above condition, combined with historical significance and market momentum, makes them a hot topic in today's coin scene. Whether you're in it for the passion of history or the thrill of investment, these coins represent an exciting opportunity. So check your old coin jars, hit up those estate sales, or browse online auctions. You might just find one of these hidden gems. And remember, in the world of coin collecting, knowledge is profit. Next up, we're diving deep into the world of U.S. coins and unlocking the true value behind one specific gem, the 1978 Washington quarter and 1978 Kennedy $1/2, both without a mint mark and in fine condition. These coins are catching fire in today's collector market, and their value is climbing fast. If you've got one of these sitting in your drawer or inherited a coin collection from a family member, by the end of this video, you will understand why these coins are so desirable, what makes them rare, and how much they are really worth in today's action-packed coin market. Let's get started. Let's take a moment to go back in time to 1978. This was a transitional year in many ways for the United States, mint, and the coin collecting community. The Washington quarter had already cemented itself as a beloved coin in American currency since 1932, while the Kennedy $1/2, introduced in 1964 to honor the late President John F. Kennedy, was still an iconic part of American culture. In 1978, coins were produced at several mints, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, but only the coins without a mint mark, produced in Philadelphia, are today gaining exceptional attention. What makes these particular coins so fascinating is not only their age, but the specific circumstances around their minting errors, lower survival rates in fine condition, and rising collector demand that all play a role. The 1978 Washington quarter without a mint mark is a classic. It features the famous profile of George Washington designed by John Flanagan, a piece of art that represents American resilience and strength. The absence of a mint mark confirms its origin from the Philadelphia Mint, which didn't begin using a P mint mark on quarters until 1980. This subtle detail is important because most casual collectors overlook this fact. The no mint mark versions are often undervalued and harder to come by in high grades. The same goes for the 1978 Kennedy $1/2. Its bold and regal design featuring JFK on the obverse is unmatched. And when you find one in fine or higher condition without a mint mark, you are looking at something truly special, a piece of American history that has aged gracefully. What sets these coins apart isn't just their design, it's their rarity in fine or higher condition, especially without any mint mark. The truth is, most of these coins were heavily circulated. The 1970s were a time when people didn't hoard coins the way collectors do now, which means a large number of these coins were worn down or lost over time. Finding a 1978 quarter or $1/2 without a mint mark and still in great condition is becoming increasingly difficult, making these coins a hot item for collectors. It's not just about the mintage numbers, it's about survival rate and eye appeal. Serious collectors and investors are now focusing more on coins like these, which are rare not by production, but by preservation. That's where the real value lies. Now let's talk money, because this is where things get really exciting. A 1978 Washington quarter without a mint mark, in fine to extremely fine condition, can fetch $110,000 or more, depending on sharpness and detail. And if you're lucky enough to own a brilliant uncirculated example, or one with a unique toning or error, values can skyrocket to over $124,000 or more at auction. The same is true for the 1978 Kennedy half-dollar regular circulation pieces can sell from $150,000, but those in pristine condition or rare die varieties are commanding $250,000 in the right markets. Online auctions, private collectors, and coin shows are actively trading these coins, and prices are only going up as more collectors are realizing their value. It's not just hype, it's real market action. If you're looking to get into collecting or possibly investing in these coins, here are a few tips to make the most out of your efforts. First, always check for the absence of the mint mark on 1978 coins. It's a crucial factor. Second, focus on condition. Coins with strong details, minimal wear, and original luster will always bring the highest prices. Consider getting your coins graded by a reputable service to maximize value if you believe they are in great shape. Another important tip is to keep an eye out for error coins from 1978. Double dies, off-center strikes, or planche errors can multiply the value dramatically. And finally, stay informed. Watch market trends, join coin groups, and follow auctions. The more you know, the better deals you will find, and the greater your profit or collection value will be. So there you have it, the 1978 Washington quarter and 1978 Kennedy half-dollar without a mint mark, in fine condition or better, are true hidden gems in the world of coin collecting. These coins are rising stars in the United States coin market, and collectors are actively searching for them. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or just starting out, keeping an eye on these underrated coins could be your ticket to serious value. Don't underestimate what might be sitting in your pocket change or tucked away in a family coin jar. Check your coins, appreciate their beauty, and remember, sometimes the most valuable things are hiding in plain sight. Next up, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting discoveries in the modern numismatic world, the 1980 D USA half-dollar and Washington quarter. These coins, especially in fine condition, are making serious waves in the coin collecting market right now, with collectors paying big money to get their hands on them. If you've got one sitting in your collection, you might be holding on to something much more valuable than you ever imagined. In this video, we're going to explore the fascinating history, unique characteristics, rarity, and real market value of these coins and why they are in massive demand today. Let's start with a bit of background. The 1980 D Mint mark refers to the Denver Mint, where a large portion of circulating coins are produced. The half-dollar and the Washington quarter, minted in 1980, marked a significant era in American coinage. By this time, silver had been removed from standard circulating coins for over a decade. Yet these coins continued to carry immense historical and collector value due to their designs, striking quality, and mint production numbers. The Washington quarter continued its legacy from 1932, honoring the nation's first president, while the Kennedy half-dollar, introduced in 1964, remained a beloved tribute to President John F. Kennedy. These coins were not just currency, they were symbols of American pride, and many were saved, cherished, and now sought after by collectors worldwide. What makes the 1980 D half-dollar and quarter stand out from the rest? It's all in the details. First, these coins showcase crisp, bold designs that represent iconic American imagery. The Washington quarter features the classic portrait of George Washington on the obverse, with beautifully detailed eagle imagery on the reverse, while the half-dollar presents the powerful image of President Kennedy in the presidential seal. The Denver Mint is also known for its slightly stronger strikes, which gives coins like these a sharper, more defined appearance, something highly appreciated in the collector community. When these coins are found in fine condition or better, their visual appeal alone makes them desirable. But beyond looks, it's the year and the mint mark combination that turns them into hidden gems in today's numismatic market. Now here's where things get exciting: rarity and demand. Although millions of these coins were minted, finding 1980 D quarters and half-dollars in fine or extra fine condition is a whole different story. Circulated coins tend to wear down, but coins that have survived for over 40 years with strong details, minimal wear, and good luster are very hard to come by. Collectors are especially on the lookout for coins that have clean surfaces, full details, and strong mint marks. Even more sought after are those with unique die varieties or minor mint errors from the Denver facility. Those can skyrocket the value. This growing demand isn't just from United States collectors, but also from global enthusiasts who are focusing more and more on late 20th century American coins, especially those with rising values and historical appeal. The result? Higher competition and increasing prices across the board. So what kind of money are we talking about in today's market? You might be surprised. A 1980D half dollar or quarter in fine to extra fine condition can easily fetch $150,000, depending on condition. But here's where it gets really interesting. Those that have uncirculated luster or rare strike varieties can go from $250,000 at online auctions and collector markets. Some exceptionally preserved or graded specimens are even being valued at hundreds of dollars, especially if they are in MS-65 condition or have been certified by. It is not uncommon now to see bidding wars break out for high-quality examples. With more collectors entering the market and the limited availability of pristine coins from 1980, the dollar value continues to rise steadily, making it a prime opportunity for those who own or are searching for these coins. For those looking to get the most value from their coins or start a serious collection, here are some powerful tips. First, always inspect the details closely. Look for sharp rims, clear lettering, and any doubling or striking errors, which can drastically increase the coin's worth. Use a magnifying glass or a digital microscope to catch those subtle yet profitable details. Consider getting your coin professionally graded, especially if it appears to be in near mint condition. A coin in a certified holder not only preserves its quality, but also increases buyer confidence and marketability. Keep an eye on online auctions, coin shows, and most importantly, don't underestimate your loose change or inherited coin boxes. Some of the most valuable finds have come from everyday collections that were never fully checked. Now is the time to look. To wrap it all up, the 1980D USA half dollar and Washington quarter in fine condition are far more than just ordinary coins. They are rapidly becoming treasured assets in the modern collector world. With their strong historical roots, eye-catching designs, and rising market demand, these coins hold a powerful position in the numismatic scene. Whether you already have one in your collection or you're just beginning your coin hunting journey, these pieces represent a rare and exciting opportunity to own a part of American history while potentially making a smart investment. So take a closer look at your collection, keep your eyes open at coin shops or markets, and who knows? You might just be holding a coin worth hundreds of dollars in your hand. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more incredible coin stories and value guides coming your way.